Hello and welcome to the Kriya for Morning Sadhana. This is a wonderful Kriya to get yourself started for the day. It works with the entire body system and it's a really great thing to incorporate as a daily practice. So let's go ahead and get started. So sitting nice and tall as we always do, lengthening the spine, chin at a right angle to the body, eyes closed, rolled up gently, focused at the brow point. Drawing your awareness to the breath as you sit into the sit bones, lengthen the spine, open the heart, and relax the shoulders. Settling in the breath, inhaling Sat, exhaling Nam. Rubbing palms together as we begin with our opening mantra, Adi Mantra, Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Bringing palms together, thumbs into the sternum, inhale deep. Suspend the breath as you draw your awareness deep into the body and exhale. Inhale again. Suspending the breath as you bring to your awareness a person or situation you would like to dedicate your practice to, and exhale that into the circle. And let's inhale to begin Adi Mantra, tuning in. Inhale. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om exhale as you rest hands back down in Gyan Mudra and just allowing the vibrations of the sound current to penetrate deep within, guiding, purifying, protecting. Beautiful. We're going to begin our Kriya with cat and cow pose. So coming onto all fours as you make sure that the knees are under the hips, the hands right under the shoulders. Make sure that the elbows are straight, and we're going to simply begin by inhaling up in cow, exhaling down in cat. Inhale and exhale. Close the eyes, focus deep into the brow point. Moving the navel up and down. The body stays stable, and the only thing that moves is the navel and the head in response to the movement. Mentally vibrating Sat on the inhale, Nam on the exhale. As you get more comfortable and more open, you can just go ahead and move a little bit more fluidly between postures, allowing the breath to lead the movement. Remember to move within the limits of your own body and find your own flow. Now inhale deep, suspend the breath, contain, and exhale, just stretch it back a little, just stretch it back, relax here. Now we're going to come right back into tabletop. And what we're going to do here is we're going to swing our legs in and out. So we're going to begin with the right leg extended. Make sure that the pelvis is straight. It's easy to want to kind of lift the hip up. You really want to just keep it nice and settled. And what we're going to do is we're going to swing the leg up as high as it'll go on the inhale, and exhale as you bring it into cat pose. So you're inhaling cow, exhaling cat. We're going to do 15 swings. Ready? Here we go. Now on your 15th, inhale up, suspend, stay connected. Exhale, bring it down, stretch it back, take a moment here. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. Ready? Here we go. And once again, exhale, stretch it back. Just relaxing here. Now take a nice deep breath in as you bring hands to the knees. Exhale as you press down, slowly rolling the head up. And coming into rock pose, we're going to do hugging spinal bends. And basically what we're going to do is we're going to hug our elbows. We're going to inhale, center, and exhale as we drop to the side. And just really allow yourself to make sure that you're bending straight to the side. Don't worry so much about how far you go. Just really keep yourself really nice and stable where your head is facing forward. It's easy once again to want to twist your body, but you really want to just drop to the side on the exhale. Ready? Here we go. You can open your knees a little bit. Remember, if rock pose doesn't work for you, just go ahead and sit in easy pose with the legs cross-legged or any variation that works best for you. You can also do this in a chair. Lead with the navel. Now once again, inhale deep. At center, suspend the breath, squeeze the root back, squeeze sex organs, rectum, navel, draw that whole lower triangle in. Exhale, relax, and just rest. Eyes are closed, allowing the body to receive that experience. Now we're going to move into spinal twist with Gyan Mudra. And again, if it's comfortable for you to stay in rock pose, go ahead and stay in rock pose. Otherwise, just go ahead and sit in easy pose. We're going to bring our hands into Gyan Mudra, and our palms are facing inward, so that they're facing towards us. The forearms are, the elbows, well, the arms are 90 degrees and parallel to the floor. We're going to inhale left and exhale right, and we're going to do 30 twists. Remember to move from the navel. Now inhale deep at center, suspend and squeeze. Exhale, relax, rest, and simply notice that experience within you. And if it works for you, we're going to continue in rock pose, doing a little bit of spinal flex. And this Kriya, I forgot to mention, I'm doing this as a half-time Kriya, and then you'll have another for the full time. But for now, we're going to be doing 54 spinal flexes, okay? So once again, just remember to keep the chin at a right angle. Make sure that you're really moving from your lower body, and really just keep those hands relaxed, but just kind of allow your body to move. So we're going to inhale forward, exhale back. Now inhale deep at center, suspend and squeeze the root block. Moving that energy up the spine, consolidating. Exhale, relax, rest, and simply be present with the breath. Okay, so now we're going to be coming to a standing posture, and we're going to be doing forward bends. So let's go ahead and slowly rise up as you make the head be the last thing that comes up for you. And now a key thing here, you want to have your feet under your hips, really press down. I like to hook my right thumb over my left, that stabilizes me. And then what you're going to do is you're going to inhale as you lengthen by pressing down and lengthening through the fingertips. So you inhale up and then you exhale down with the knees as straight as comfortably possible. You can just slightly bend them to release any pain or any exertion on your lower back. Just make sure that you really try to really ground yourself. So we're going to be doing 15 forward bends. So ready? Here we go. Nice, powerful breaths. Use the breath in the navel, and remember when you rise, press down through the feet and engage the navel to lift. Okay? Try to keep those arms hugging the ears and really try to extend the heart to the ceiling. Now inhale up, lengthen through the fingertips, extending, pressing those feet down. Exhale, relax, rest, and simply notice that experience. And we're going to drop into ragdoll, knees bent. Just allow yourself to be there. Let go of everything, let go of the head, let go of the arms. Just let go. Now take a nice deep breath in. Bend the knees, exhale slowly as you slowly bring yourself one vertebra at a time. And just coming to a nice comfortable standing posture. Okay, so now we're going to come back to the floor and we're going to work with the sciatic nerve, the life nerve. We're going to do a series of life nerve stretches that are going to feel really good in your body. So, I'm going to extend the legs out. And again, remember to sit into the sit bones. It doesn't look like I'm sitting into the sit bones because of the angle of the camera, but I'm sitting into the sit bones. I'm lengthening the spine. I'm keeping my knees on the floor. And I'm doing that by keeping my legs active rather than soft and kind of goopy where I just droop all the way down. So you want to really just kind of keep yourself really lifted. Again, find your own angle with the opening of the legs. What we're going to do ideally, if you can, you're going to grab your toes. Make sure that you keep the chin at a right angle to the body. And it's because otherwise it's easy to want to lift your chin up. You want to keep that chin at a right angle to the body. The eyes are closed, focused inward. Now, if you can't grab your toes, just grab the ankles, grab whatever part you can, and just stay locked there. Okay? We're not trying to get anywhere. We're opening the body to the experience of stretching. So we're going to inhale center and we're going to exhale to the side. Ready? Here we go. Now it's easy to want to lead this movement from the head. However, you really want to think of leading it from the heart. And by that I mean, I'm not leaning my head into, I'm really moving from the hips. Again, thinking of extending to the stretch rather than collapsing into the stretch. And make sure you're really coordinating the breath with the movement. It's really easy to want to cut corners and just kind of ignore the inhale at the center. You really want to come to center and inhale before you release on the exhale. Now what we're going to do is we're going to open up the legs a little bit wider. We're going to keep going. Same thing, just a little bit more opening on the stretch. Again, don't worry how far you're going. Focus on the quality, pressing down through the sit bones, lengthening and extending into the stretch as opposed to collapsing. Leading with the heart rather than the head. Now inhale deep at center, suspend. Exhale all the way down as you open. Again, leading with the heart, suspend the breath out. Now, continue in this posture as you breathe long and deep here. Try to settle into this stretch as you just invite the body to rest and open in this experience. Sitting into the sit bones and just allowing yourself to relax into this stretch. Relax the shoulders, extend into the stretch rather than collapsing, keeping that spine lengthened. Inhaling Sat, exhaling Nam. Keeping those knees on the floor. Take a nice deep inhale, suspend, stretch a little bit deeper. Exhale as you slowly come up, slowly bringing the head up, bringing the legs together, shake them out. And then you can either stay with the legs extended or come into easy pose to just rest here and take a moment to notice how the body receives that experience. Beautiful. We're going to continue life nerve stretch by moving into butterfly pose. And what we're going to do here is we are going to bring the soles of the feet together. If you can, grasping the feet. Otherwise, just feel free to grasp the ankles if that's what's going to work best for you. Now we're going to do a little bit of a butterfly movement here, opening the hips and pelvis. And what you're going to do is you're going to move the knees up and down. Okay? So that's basically what we're going to do. And go ahead and begin. Inhale up, exhale down. Remember to keep the chin at a right angle to the body, eyes focused inward at the brow point. Move those knees swiftly up and down, but coordinate with the breath. Imagine yourself being butterfly, just flapping those wings. Keep the spine lengthened. Now inhale up, suspend the breath, contain the posture. Exhale, relax it down. And just stay here. We're going to stay here and we're going to do a little bit more deep stretch. Now for the next one, you're going to keep the knees on the floor we are actually going to do what's called butterfly bends. So what we're going to do here is we are going to do what's called butterfly bends. And we're going to literally bend down on the exhale, inhale up. But again, you want to keep yourself lengthened rather than collapsing from the, so this is where you can really see the difference between leading from the head and leading from the heart. So this would be leading from the head, right? So you notice how my lower back is kind of, so what you want to do is you want to inhale up and exhale down. Again, it doesn't matter how far you go. We're wanting to really keep that spine extended. Ready? And go ahead and begin. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale sat, exhale nam. Keep the chin at a right angle to the body. Really invite yourself to move from the navel with the breath extending through the heart. Remember, we're building prana. Doesn't matter where you go with it. Just allow yourself to build and move and breathe. Everything else opens up from that place. Now we're going to inhale. Inhale as you come up. Suspend the breath. Exhale all the way. Push all the air out. Suspend the breath. Inhale. Exhale as you stretch it back. Bring the knees together. Shake it out. Windshield wipers. Come onto your back. Hug the knees in. Stretch out the lower back. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to turn into pelvic lifts. And we're going to do 24 pelvic lifts. So if you can, you're going to grasp your ankles. If not, just go ahead and leave the arms along the floor with the palms facing down. What you want to do is, as you inhale, you're pressing down through the feet. If you feel pain in the knees, adjust and make sure that you adjust your feet to make sure that you release any tension or pain in the knees. Okay, we're going to go ahead and inhale up, exhale down. We're going to do 24. Ready? And begin. Make sure you complete the movement through the breath. Now, take a nice deep breath up. Suspend, press through the feet, contain the posture. Exhale as you bring it down, stretch it back. Rock side to side. And you can either stay hugging the knees here, or you can go ahead and just relax on your back for a moment. Whatever feels most supportive for you, just go ahead and take care of yourself. Beautiful. So wherever you are, we're going to come into piston pose. And what that is we're going to extend the left leg out from bent knees and then exhale the right. So if you need extra support in your lower back, go ahead and bring your hands under the hips. Otherwise, you can just leave the arms alongside the body with the palms facing down. And go ahead and begin. Inhale left, exhale right. The legs are moving simultaneously, and it's kind of a push-pull action as opposed to a bicycling. Engage the navel. Make sure you're pressing that lower back onto the floor and really supporting that lower back. Inhaling sat, exhaling nam for deeper benefits. Even if you're modifying the posture by supporting your hips, your lower back, just make sure that you're not cheating yourself. You're really engaging the navel so that you can really develop the navel power, okay? Doing great. You're almost there. Now inhale both legs out. Suspend the breath. Exhale, hug the knees in, stretch it out. Rock side to side. We're going to come and relax in corpse pose to allow ourselves to integrate all that we've done so far. So just give yourself permission to relax, let go, and receive. Remember to keep the palms facing up for proper circulation of energy through the body. Just focusing on the flow of the breath through Satnam. exhale. We're going to hug the knees into the chest. You're going to bring the chin into the chest. And we're going to rock up and down on the spine and just balancing the energies of the body. We're going to stay here rocking for a while. So just give yourself permission, trying to rock all the way from the base of the spine to the top of the spine. Enjoy this. This is a really lovely thing to do on a daily basis, just to balance the energies of the body and give you a good start to the day. 3 minutes of this is a great daily practice. Now take your next breath forward. Exhale. And we're going to go ahead and come into Cobra Pose. So we're going to do So what we're going to do is we're going to come onto our stomach. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to come into Cobra Pose. And we're going to go ahead and come onto our stomachs. You ideally want to keep your heels together. Feet are flat on the floor. And then what we're going to do is we're actually going to do, you can either choose to do a modified Cobra Pose, which is where you keep your forearms on the floor, or you're going to go into a full Cobra Pose. Now, in our practice, we usually bend the elbows and lengthen. So to keep the chin in, pressing through, rooting to lift. Shoulders are relaxed. And what we're going to do here is we're just going to breathe breath of fire. Okay? Ready and begin. Now inhale deep, suspend the breath. You're going to turn your head looking over the left shoulder as if you could look all the way back to the foot behind you. Stay there, suspending the breath. Now exhale as you slowly bring it back. Inhale, center. And exhale as you bring it to the right. Suspend the breath. Inhale, center. Exhale, one more time to the left. Suspend the breath. Inhale, center. Exhale to the right. Suspend the breath. Inhale, center. Exhale. Inhale as you lift the chin up. And just breathe here. And exhale and slowly relax, release. If it feels comfortable, you can stay down. Otherwise, you can just go ahead and stretch back. And just give yourself permission to really stretch the back here and extend a child's pose, forehead on the mat. And you can bring yourself into baby pose if that works for you. Extend the arms back, palms up, or you can support your forehead. We're just going to take a little bit of an integrative break here. Now, take a nice deep inhale. Exhale, you're going to stay in the same posture. And what we're going to do here is we're going to move into Yoga Mudra. So you're doing exactly the same thing, baby pose, except you're going to interlace fingers behind with the palms together, facing each other. The elbows are extended, and you're going to lift the arms up as fast as you can, wherever that goes. You're going to keep them there. Really allow yourself to rest in that, and you're just going to breathe long and deep here. So continue, forehead on the mat, just opening, long deep breathing. Take a nice deep breath in. Suspend the breath and see if you can bring the arms a little bit deeper into the stretch. Exhale, relax, rest back in baby pose. Now with your next inhale, bring the hands to the knees. Exhale as you press down to slowly roll up. And we're going to be doing a little bit of Sufi grind. So you're rotating the midsection of your body. We're going to bring the hands to the knees, and we're just going to begin Sufi grinds. We're going to go ahead and move from the navel. The head faces forward, chin is in, so that really the head is just moving with the torso rather than making its own circling. You're moving from the midsection of your body, and the breath is simply moving naturally into the movement, so you don't have to worry about controlling the breath. Just allow yourself to let the breath be as it shows up. And Sufi grinds are a great massage to the inner organs. So this one is also a wonderful thing to do on a daily basis, just to keep those inner organs nice and strong and healthy. Keep your eyes focused inward at the brow point. Now we're going to go the other direction. And you might notice that the other direction moves a little bit different, and just give yourself permission to just be curious about how that feels, how it shows up. Really feel the pressure at the base of the spine, noticing the pelvis rolling along the floor. Feel yourself really rooted into the earth, moving from the lower body as opposed to the higher body. Now take a nice deep breath at center. Exhale, relax and rest in Gyan Mudra, just noticing how the body receives that experience. Okay, we're going to move into arm swings. So what we're going to do here, you're going to move your arms in a pattern of 4 movements. You're going to inhale as you pull back, exhale as you cross, inhale as you pull back, exhale as you press the hands behind you. So it's intended to be a pretty actively engaged movement. We're releasing all of the tension in this whole area. Inhale, exhale, inhale, back. Inhale, cross, inhale, back. Allow yourself to really move with the breath. Use the movement, really. It opens up the lymph. It's really supposed to be great for breast health, for women. Really pull back with those arms. And if it takes a while to coordinate, just go slower. Use the breath to really work for you. Keep the chin at a right angle. Now inhale as you pull back. Suspend the breath, squeeze the root back, keep the chin at a right angle to the body, really pull. Exhale, relax, rest, and notice how the body receives that. You're going to move into shoulder shrugs, really shaking it all out. So hands are on the knees, and we're going to do 54 shoulder shrugs. Ready? Here we go. Inhale up, exhale down. Now inhale up, squeeze tight, tighter, tighter, tighter. Exhale, relax, let go, and just simply rest here, being present with that experience. Beautiful. So we're going to work with neck rolls and just begin to roll your neck. It doesn't matter which direction you start from, we're just going to roll the neck. Really allow yourself to isolate the neck and stretch it in all directions in a pain-free range of motion. Once again, the breath will simply fall into place. And reverse, other direction. Find a nice sense of fluid, effortless movement and move within that range of motion. I like to think of my chin as a big pen that's drawing circles. Now inhale at center. Suspend. Exhale, relax, and bring the hands into Gyan Mudra, resting there, just breathing. Noticing how the body receives that experience. Great, we have 2 more movements. So what we're going to do now is we're going to come into rock pose again, if that works for you. We're going to do arm pumps. I call it the Paul Bunyan chop because it almost looks like you are chopping wood. So interlacing fingers, extending the elbows, keeping the chin at a right angle, sitting into the sit bones. We're going to move, inhaling up 60 degrees, exhaling down 60 degrees, okay? So it's a very specific movement with the breath, and we're going to be doing this for 35 movements, okay? Keep the chin at a right angle, eyes closed, focused inward, and begin. Make sure you're really moving in that 60-degree angle as opposed to straight up over the head. Now, inhale straight up. Suspend. Exhale. Just take a moment here to relax. And staying in rock pose, all we're going to do is we're going to interlace fingers and press the palms up to the sky. And you're going to just close the eyes, roll up and focus the eyes at the 10th gate. right above the top of the head. We're going to begin breath of fire. Make sure you keep those eyes rolled up and really stretch up towards the sky. Now inhale deep, suspend the breath, hold the focus at the top of the skull. Press those eyes if you can penetrate through. And exhale, relax, rest, and just be present with that experience. Now, if you're not there already, go ahead and slowly come out of rock pose into easy pose. And we're just going to meditate on the flow of Satnam as you draw your attention inward to the space of quiet beingness. Become completely still and expand your aura, feeling the sense of your entire being expanding outward to the edges of the room, to the edges of the earth, to the edges of the universe. Now inhale deep. Exhale completely. Inhale and exhale. And now comes the best part, where you get to reap the benefits of your great practice. So we're going to come onto our backs for a nice deep relaxation as you come into your perfect corpse pose today, making sure that you support your knees, support your lower back as you need to. We're just going to stay here and completely relax as you let go of everything. Allowing yourself to really know that this is the place of total, deep, and complete relaxation. Allowing the palms to be facing up, the eyes closed. You can put an eye pillow to make it more comfortable. Make sure you cover up to feel more comfortable. Just let yourself surrender deeply into the breath, into the body, as you allow the toes, feet, and ankles to relax, releasing the tension and tightness from the legs in the shins, knees, hamstrings, and thighs, relaxing. Releasing, relaxing, and letting go of any and all tension and holding patterns from the pelvis and hip area. Into the torso, the heart, the chest, the lungs, the back, the inner organs, relaxing. Releasing any and all tension from the shoulders into the arms, the hands, the fingers, the palms, relax. Releasing the head, relaxing the cranial structure, the eyes, the nose, the mouth, the lips, the jaw. Every part of you releasing, relaxing, and completely letting go to the flow of the breath as you just invite your awareness to focus on the flow of the breath, the deep and complete relaxation, letting go, relaxing, relaxing, relaxing. Take a nice deep breath in as you bring your attention once again to the body resting here. Suspend the breath. Exhale. And gently wiggling fingers and toes as you rotate wrists and ankles in one direction and then in the other. Taking a nice deep breath in as you stretch the arms over the heads. Take a nice deep breath. Stretch, move, yawn, big exhale. Eyes are still closed as you rub palms and soles of the feet vigorously and briskly together, bringing yourself more fully into your awareness. Bring the feet to the earth, palm the eyes, bringing palms over the eyes.
Opening eyes inside of the palms, preparing the eyes for the light as you slowly release the palms, extending the arms out to the side for a cat stretch, extending the legs. We bring the right knee in over to the left, breathing long and deep. And reversing on your next breath, left knee in over to the right, breathe long and deep. Next breath, hug both knees in, stretch it out, rock side to side. Bring the chin in to rock up and down in the spine a couple of times, balancing the energies of the body.
And we come all the way forward to end with the Sunshine Song, closing our practice. So bringing yourself nice into that seated position. Just taking a moment of gratitude to the experience, the breath, and you for creating this space for yourself. We rub palms together as we settle back into the heart. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale. And let's end with the Sunshine Song. Inhale to end. May the long time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. May the long time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on, guide your way on, guide your way on. Satnam. May your daily practice bring you peace. May it bring you clarity. May it bring you presence. May you always be enriched by the practice that you bring to create self-nurturance in your life. Satnam. And just inviting you to bow to yourself, bow to the experience as you bring the experience from your head into your heart. And may you enjoy the rest of this day. Satnam.